This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video if you would. Subscribe and hit the notifications bell to make sure that you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks all around the world. Here now is the news for December 16th, 2024. First off, are you constantly looking for ways to bring the magic of the parks back into your home long after your vacation ends? Maybe you check ride wait times from home. I know I used to do that. Maybe you watch resort TV and listen to park music on repeat. Well, waitsigns.com just released their brand new wait time display, which recreates the nostalgia of the Disney Resort Hotel experience in your own home. When you turn on the device, you're greeted with a personalized welcome message, just as if you were checking in. You can then tap over to your very own resort channel, which displays actual park hours and special event times. Let's check it out here, shall we? There we go. What do we see? Today's hours, Animal Kingdom. Well, that's 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We'll check the other parks. What's going on? I'm going to get that little monorail look. And it's opening up. Look, we got a fast pass for Astro Orbiter, which is interesting because that's going to be one of our stories in a minute. There's our fast pass for Astro Orbiter. You can look at different rides: Carousel of Progress, Buzz Lightyear, Country Bears, Dumbo, all the rides. Let's see, Haunted Mansion. That's also going to be on the show. The wait time for Haunted Mansion right now at the Magic Kingdom is 50 minutes. So we can, do all these things, navigate through, check out our resort. I'm going to go to Anaheim. There's a Disney resort in Anaheim, and we see their park hours 8 to 12. Looks beautiful there. You can also watch the fireworks live on the terrace. They have like a webcam, and you can watch that every night. Whatever you want to do. Fireworks are at 8 p.m. at Magic Kingdom, and they're going to be at 9:30 at EPCOT. The terrace opens at 8 p.m., and we can watch that stuff. At any rate, if these sound like something you're interested in, it might be a great gift to a Disney Parks fan in your life who already owns everything they sell at the parks. So head over to waitsigns.com and use our code NEWS15. They'll get you 15% off of your order today. All right, we got that out of the way. Let's talk about the news. First off, we mentioned the Astro Orbiter. The Astro Orbiter at Magic Kingdom will close for a months-long refurbishment in the first half of 2025. The Tomorrowland ride will be closed beginning on January 13th, and Disney plans for Astro Orbiter to reopen in the summer of 2025. January 13th is also the day half of Dinoland USA will close to make way for the new Tropical America's Land at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Cali River Rapids and Grand Fiesta Tour also have upcoming closures we've talked about. There's going to be a slow season coming up, so they start fixing things. Astro Orbiter at Disneyland was recently closed for 6 months. You might note, just an interesting note for people who care, Orbiter is spelled differently at Disney World than it is at Disneyland. Disneyland, it's Orbitor with an OR at the end, and here in Florida, it's ER at the end. I don't know if anybody cares about that, but hey, there's some interesting information for you. During the refurbishment, the ride was completely dismantled before. We don't know exactly what's happening here at Disney World, but it reopened with fixed lights, fresh paint, and minor design changes. I guess we'll probably see that here too. Walt Disney World has recently updated the festival webpage for the 2025 EPCOT International Festival of the Arts to include the returning entertainment for the annual event. Multiple fan favorite activities have been announced to return for the 2025 season. The Fun Festival is scheduled to run from January 17th through February 24th of 2025. Expression Section Paint by Numbers mural, the Paint by Numbers mural at the Expression Section booth, has been slated to return to the same location near the Imagination Pavilion. Guests can choose a single color and paintbrush to make their mark on a section of numbered squares. As multiple guests take part in the painting, the colored squares will combine to form a unique mural. The booth is currently scheduled to be open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, depending on local weather. Figment's brush with the Master Scavenger Hunt is coming back. The beloved Purple Dragon is back again with his Brush with the Master Scavenger Hunt. Guests purchase a map and sticker set for $9.99 plus tax at select locations, which are also the same as last year's festival: Creation Shop, Port of Entry, or World Traveler. After receiving their map, guests can locate Figment-themed famous art pieces throughout World Showcase and match the stickers to their location on the map. Once complete, guests can take their map to any of the same purchase locations to be rewarded with a surprise gift. We've also got kids' chalk arts located on the World Showcase Bridge. Children will be able to obtain chalk from cast members and create their own one-of-a-kind masterpieces on the nearby pavement. Artful photo ops are going to be back. Perfect for creating memories during your Festival of the Arts visit. Multiple artistic step-in photo ops have been slated to return. Each location provides guests the opportunity to stand inside a picture frame and take photos while appearing inside a famous art piece or Disney-inspired backdrop. The currently announced locations and frames, they include an International Gateway. They'll have the Luncheon of the Boating Party by Pierre-Auguste Renoir. The American Adventure Pavilion will have Washington Crossing the Delaware by Emmanuel Gottlieb Lutz. Between Italy Pavilion and Germany Pavilion is Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. All right, at the Bridge to World Showcase, we're going to have Mary Poppins. Also, Bridge to World Showcase, Sleeping Beauty. Near Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, we'll have Moana. Also, Chock Full of Characters. The returning Chock Full of Characters activity places chalk murals of beloved Disney characters in hidden locations across World Showcase. In previous years, 1 or 2 new characters were added along with returning favorites, but we will have to wait and see what characters are included in this year's event. Animation Academy. Well, during a session led by an animator, guests will be led through the process of drawing their favorite Disney characters. So there's a lot of stuff coming back, a lot to be excited about for Festival of the Arts. A new Disney's Hollywood Studios mug featuring Mickey Mouse has arrived at Walt Disney World. The mug is available at Celebrity 5 and Dime in Hollywood Studios. It's a white stoneware mug with a black interior. Mickey Mouse is pictured in his classic red shorts and yellow shoes. He holds up a black and white film clapboard. Behind him is a gray Disney's Hollywood Studios logo. The mug is hand wash only, but microwave safe. It holds 14 ounces and it sells for $16.99. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to wwnt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation from Walt Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line, even Adventures by Disney, even more. They can also book those unforgettable VIP tours, for instance, where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. Best part, their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. Walt Disney World has a new Stanley-Style tumbler inspired by MuppetVision 3D and Sam Eagle. We found a cup, also at Celebrity 5 and Dime in Disney's Hollywood Studios. The dark blue cup features Sam Eagle wearing a top hat and tie inspired by the American flag within a golden circle. Below him is his famous quote from MuppetVision 3D, "A salute to all nations, but mostly America." Most of the words are in red script, but America is in large white letters. The stainless steel cup is hand wash only and not microwave safe, sells for $34.99. On select nights at Disney's Animal Kingdom, guests can see the Tree of Life Awakenings projection show at the park's icon there. There's a new Mufasa Tree of Life Awakening show in celebration of Mufasa, the Lion King, which releases in theaters on December 20th. The Tree of Life Awakenings begins at dusk, roughly around 6 p.m. each evening. They run around every 10 minutes or so, though the Mufasa one is interspersed with the returning winter-themed shows currently. Disney's description of the show reads, "Experience the wonder of the Lion King and the story of Mufasa, mystical animal images, and a new musical score tell the story of Mufasa's unlikely rise to become the beloved king of the Pride Lands." You can watch our full video, of course, on our YouTube channel. Mufasa Lion King is a prequel to the 2019 remake of the Lion King live-action version. WKMG Click Orlando News 6 acquired a report and photos of the Florida Department of Transportation's first ever inspection of the Walt Disney World monorail system. News 6 requested public records related to the monorail inspection in late 2023 after the inspection took place. FDOT withheld the public records until now. Large portions of the report were redacted due to security reasons. Governor Ron DeSantis signed a new bill into law allowing FDOT to inspect privately owned transportation amid his battle with the Walt Disney Company. 3 months later, FDOT officials met with Disney personnel near the monorail maintenance bay behind Magic Kingdom. A schedule indicates FDOT District 5 Secretary John Tyler, 4 state engineers, Disney Parks VP and Chief Safety Officer Greg Hale, several Disney cast members, and Disney government relations lobbyist Letitia Adams attended the meeting. Another meeting was held in October of 2023 between a Disney facilities manager and FDOT officials at their DeLand office. Disney later delivered records about the monorail system to FDOT, including engineering reports from the system's design and construction. FDOT conducted the first phase of the inspection in late October of 2023. During the phase, engineers inspected the vertical concrete columns that support the monorail tracks. They measured cracks in the columns and examined electrical conduits. According to News 6, a bridge inspection supervisor said in an email that they found, quote, no issues with the columns. Engineers conducted the second phase of the inspection in November. This time, scuba divers inspected the monorail supports that are submerged underwater. Disney employees escorted the FDOT team to each location by pontoon boat. The third and final inspection phase was conducted in December of 2023. This time, engineers examined the monorail's horizontal beams. They coordinated with Disney to conduct this phase of inspection in the early morning before theme parks open. Disney also required FDOT officials to undergo training to avoid falling from the beams. They used a maintenance tractor to conduct the inspections. The redacted report doesn't indicate that FDOT found anything of significance during the inspections. Inspections of the monorail structures will occur approximately every 2 years, but FDOT is authorized to conduct risk-based inspections at any time. Officials said they will complete the next structural inspection in 2026. FDOT updated their manual regarding fixed guideway transportation systems earlier this year to include the Walt Disney World monorail system. Under the guidelines, operators must submit safety plans to FDOT annually and must notify FDOT within 2 hours of fatalities, injuries requiring hospitalization, or property damage exceeding $25,000. FDOT is authorized to conduct independent investigations of any incidents, and operators must comply with any corrective action plans prescribed by the agency. That was a mouthful, sorry. The newest Disney Vacation Club venue at Walt Disney World, Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Villas and Bungalows, will open tomorrow, December 17th. Disney describes the Island Tower as brimming with themed spaces that bring the adventurous spirit of Polynesia to life, and says it will immerse you in the captivating stories and unique cultures of the islands, making it the perfect place for unforgettable family vacations. The new tower is next to the Seven Seas Lagoon, where the Spirit of Aloha dinner show used to be. It has 260 rooms, including duo studios, deluxe studios, one-bedroom villas, and two-bedroom villas. With the tower, DVC is debuting the new two-bedroom penthouse villas, which sleep up to 8 guests. The Island Tower lobby has a zigzagging pathway of brown wood cutting between white tiles. On the ceiling are island-shaped panels created by sculptor Nick Petronzio. These lead from the tower entrance to Wailulu Bar and Grill. The lights between the panels are stick-shaped with illuminated tips like torches. The panels are made from steel tubes and an epoxy sculpting compound. The team used brushes to create wood grain textures before printing the artwork on fabric and then laminating the tiles. Each piece depicts a sea creature like whales, turtles, and a manta ray. The ray is a recurring element in the Island Tower, partially inspired by Grandma Tala from Moana. On the walls are dimensional pointed ovals, creating circle and diamond shapes. Lights below cast shadows across the panels, which create the illusion of more depth. The tower's theme is wayfinding, by the way. The carved columns feature different patterns inspired by the elements used in wayfinding: water, fire, wind, and earth. So you can actually see each of those 4 giant columns do have something different carved onto them, representing those elements. Well, Jason and I spent the weekend there. We have some content to share. Well, Jason Diffendahl, you can always count on him. He took a lot of video. I took a lot of pictures. The Cove Pool, for instance, is in there. Moana Splash Pad, tours of the new restaurant, Wailulu Bar and Grill. They even have a new fitness center, which is actually the first ever at the Polynesian Resort. Good for them. For full video tours of the penthouse and one-bedroom units, you can check out our YouTube channel, where we have that and much, much more. You can keep following as the tower opens tomorrow. We'll be back there again, so there will be more and more of this. But I know this is a big deal for a lot of people, so we'll stay on it for you. A new outdoor seating area at Chicken Guy in Disney Springs is now open. Construction began on the project back in April. Construction walls finally came down this week, although rolling planters do remain in place. Chicken Guy remained open during this construction with limited seating available indoors. The restaurant's outdoor seating now has a black awning jutting out from the building, covers all of the outdoor seating and the front door. The outdoor queue stretches away from the awning. Prior to construction, Chicken Guy did offer outdoor seating with umbrellas for shade. The new permanent structure offers more shade, although it's not completely solid there. The black frame features white slats across the top with openings between. There are 2 mounted ceiling fans with lights hanging above the space. The outdoor seating is the same plain black chairs and tables that Chicken Guy had before. The awning is shaped around planters, so one end is slimmer than the other, with 2-person tables next to the planters. Chicken Guy is by Guy Fieri and Robert Earl. It opened back in 2018. If you don't know, it's Disney Springs next to Planet Hollywood in the town center of Disney Springs. The public is invited in January 2025 to learn from and meet the minds behind Disney's most iconic thrill ride and the future that never was. Promising Tomorrow celebrates a legacy of reinventing Tomorrowland all around the Disney World, from a high-speed rocket ride through the dark of space to an encounter with a terrifying alien creature. The event is highlighted by a meet and greet, an autograph signing with former Imagineers, as well as a full day of panels and presentations revealing never-before-seen art and untold stories from the creation of Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, the People Mover, extraterrestrial alien encounter, the Timekeeper, Sunny Eclipse, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, and every space mountain around the world. The event also includes more, as seen as our tentative schedule, which you can see on our site. It begins January 15th, runs through January 18th, right here in Celebration and around Walt Disney World. If you want to learn more about this, you just go to spacemountain50.com for details on how you can come here and attend this amazing event that we're putting together. Look forward to seeing you. Disneyland Resort announced New Year offerings for Magic Key holders, including a Stitch popcorn bucket and pin giveaway from January 8th through February 19th of 2025 while supplies last. Magic Key holders can purchase the exclusive Magic Key Stitch popcorn bucket and get $2 refills. The bucket is white with red stripes and features images of Stitch making mischief. Refills only apply to Magic Key refillable popcorn buckets purchased and refilled between January 8th and February 19th. Flavored popcorn is not included in this offer. I think some of us are thankful for that, based on some of the flavored popcorn they've included before. There is a limit of 1 bucket per Magic Key holder per transaction. A New Year Disney PhotoPass Magic Shot with a complimentary digital download will also be available from January 8th through 31st, from dusk, approximately 4:30 p.m., to park close. From January 7th through 13th, Magic Key holders can visit Starcade in Tomorrowland for a special character meet and greet and photo op. While supplies last, they can also take home a special souvenir pin and lanyard set. There's a limit of 1 pin and lanyard set per Magic Key holder. These offerings will be available to start at Starcade from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tokyo Disney Resort has revealed a new popcorn bucket that will debut for Disney Pal-Palooza, Vanellope's Sweet Pop World. The bucket costs 2,800 yen. We look today, as of today, that's somewhere between $18 and $20. The bucket is designed like a popcorn wagon and is comprised of many sweet treats in true Vanellope von Schweetz fashion. The wagon wheels resemble donuts, with the front wheel being pink icing and pink and white sprinkles, while the back wheel, blue icing with chocolate colored drizzle and multicolored sprinkles. The poles of the wagon are candy canes, with the roof being a chocolate bar with a wafer on top. It looks delicious. White icing with sprinkles lines the sides of the top of the wagon. The side of the wagon reads "Hot Fresh Popcorn" and showcases the faces of Minnie and Mickey. Minnie wears a pink polka dot bow and Mickey has a blue hat. The front of the wagon has the word popcorn. Sign on the side of the bucket has the inscription Tokyo Disney Resort. The strap attached to the bucket features a pattern of various candies and cookies. The popcorn bucket will be available for purchase starting on January 14th, 2025. Guests will be able to order up to 1 souvenir menu item per transaction. It'll be available at the popcorn wagon next to the gazebo and the popcorn wagon in front of Sea Turtle Souvenirs in Tokyo Disney Sea. Disney Pal-Palooza Vanellope's Sweet Pop World will take place from January 15th through March 26th of 2025. Vanellope is from Wreck-It Ralph, of course. This will be the 3rd Disney Pal-Palooza event following Minnie's Funderland and Donald's Quacky Duck City in early 2024. Disneyland Paris announced more details, released new concept art, and shared a sneak peek of merchandise for Disney Music Festival, which begins next spring. Disney Music Festival was announced last month and will kick off on April 19th through September 7th. The new event will bring to life the latest and greatest hits from Walt Disney Animation Studios and Pixar Animation Studios films. Concept art shows Disney Music Festival banners across the Disneyland Paris entrance. Disney released a map of the festival's lineup Mickey and Minnie will appear in special marching band uniforms on Main Street, USA for a welcome to the festival and Minnie's marching band. Concept art shows Minnie in a tall hat with a golden treble clef on front. The clef is also pictured on a teal stripe down the front of her shirt. For more information, check out our website where there's all kinds of information about this. I know a lot of people in Paris and France and Europe in general find this to be a big deal. Disneyland Paris also released new concept art and announced a new store for world premiere, the reimagined entrance to Walt Disney Studios Park, soon to be renamed Disney Adventure World. World premiere is the reimagined Studio One, Walt Disney Studio Park's indoor equivalent to Main Street, USA. As previously announced, World premiere will open in the spring of 2025, approximately 1 year after Studio One closed. The park will officially become Disney Adventure World with the opening of World of Frozen in 2026. Disney Parks blog states, World premiere will bring a brand new story paying homage to historic movie theaters in Hollywood and the entertainment industry. An even more immersive experience than before, you'll find numerous references to Los Angeles, Disney, and other parks hidden within the sets. You might even recognize the facade of the historic animation building found on the Walt Disney Studios lot in Burbank. Disney Cruise Line's new Disney Treasure features the first ever Haunted Mansion bar dubbed the Haunted Mansion Parlor. Most of you know this because we've talked about it a lot and the internet has talked about this a lot. The Haunted Mansion Parlor is located on deck 3, forward from the Grand Hall on the port side. That's the left side for you landlubbers, I guess. Next to the Skipper Society Lounge. It's in the equivalent space, if you've been on a wish, to the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. Like Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge, the Haunted Mansion Parlor will enact a time limit for guests. Inside, guests can enjoy specialty cocktails as they soak in the ambiance of a Haunted Mansion-inspired lounge. There are unique paintings and props, some inspired by elements of the Haunted Mansion at Disney parks, some inspired by Haunted Mansion concepts that never came to be. A mirror behind the bar features the ghostly visages of some of Haunted Mansion's ghosts, but we have a full tour now. Tom and I took a full tour. Tom took the video that you'll be seeing, but it's right here on our channel, full tour of this experience. We've given previews before. This is a little bit more comprehensive. There's much more to see, and like any of these well-themed spaces, there's more to find each time you go. So we found more and more each time in there, and hopefully you get an idea of the feel that we experienced going in there. Plaza de Coco is a brand new restaurant for the Disney Treasure, inspired by Pixar's Coco. As guests dine on Mexican cuisine, they can enjoy unique Coco-inspired entertainment. Guests dine at Plaza de Coco twice during their sailing. The Treasure's doing 7-night sailing, so you go to this rotational dining location twice. Their second dinner, they see Miguel reunite with his great-great-grandparents, Hector and Mama Imelda. Miguel uses his magic guitar to transport Hector and Imelda to the town square of St. Cecilia. They join a mariachi band and dancers to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. They also honor other celebrations like guest birthdays and anniversaries. You can watch, we have the video of that too right here on the channel. We were very fortunate on the media cruise that we had a really good view of this. We did not get to experience the first night of this, but this is the culmination of your voyage, of your journey, at least with the Coco people. You stay tuned, we're gonna have more coverage of this, but the video is going live, the restaurant is gonna be live. I think it's a stunning place, and I think people are gonna love it. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that did not make it to today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. You get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen each and every week. Thank you, WIGS. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.